Hi, this is Doug Merritt with Headset Advisor coming to you with another installment of headsets from Doug's backyard. Although if you look around here, it doesn't look like the backyard because we've taken the backyard and we've actually moved inside. So on this particular episode, we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of wired and wireless headsets. If you're looking to get a headset for your business, it's probably going to come down to one of two types. It's going to be a headset that doesn't have a wire, or it's going to be a headset that does have a wire. So the question is, why would you buy a headset that has a wire? Well, it's not all bad. There's good and there's bad to that. So I'm going to take a minute and I'm going to talk to you for a little bit about this headset that does have a wire and why you might buy it and maybe why you might not. So first and foremost, having a headset is far better than having a phone that you've got a cradle on your shoulder. And when you do that, it's a pretty unnatural position to find yourself in, especially for hours upon hours during your workday. So what you'll typically find over the course of time is some kind of physical ailments that you can develop by doing that. So in our company, we try to encourage people not to do that. Instead, find a headset that is affordable and right for them. So the question is then, what is the downside of having a headset that has a cord? The only thing I can think of is, I don't know, based on the last 26 odd years of experience, is people roll over the cord with the chair, and they also slam the cord into their desk drawer. All of this is inadvertent, by the way, not on purpose. And then the other thing, and this one's my personal favorite, is chairs have arms, and what will happen is that these cords will, just through normal use, will find themselves kind of stuck or hung up on the arm of the chair, and then when you stand up, guess what? The headset gets jerked off your head and finds its way onto the floor, right in the middle of your phone call, by the way. So kind of a downside, I would definitely say. The other thing is when you roll over these cords or you slam them in your desk drawer, the cable is a little bit unforgiving. And inside of this cable, there's actually several strands of fine cable that if it gets kinked pretty bad, rolled over, or any of those types of things, you're going to get a fracture. And so, big deal, it's got a fracture. What does that mean? What that means is that your microphone's going to cut in and cut out. Could be that your audio and your speakers is going to be intermittent. Could be a number of things like that. Bottom line is it's probably going to be unusable at some point, meaning it's going to have to be replaced at an additional cost. So it's better than using the handset, but it does have its drawbacks, okay? So that's a little bit about a wired. Relative to a wireless headset, first and foremost, it doesn't have any wires, which is right away you eliminate the problems I mentioned just a moment ago. Second of all is that by cutting the cord, it allows you to get up and have complete freedom of movement around your office. The other thing is that statistically, wireless headsets help to make you more productive. And I'm sure that you're like most people. You want to be as productive as possible. I know I do. And I think most people that I talk to do. So I'm sure you do as well. So helping to enhance your productivity, this is one way that you can help to make that a reality. So that is one of the benefits of having a wireless headset, is the fact that you're going to be more productive and you're going to have freedom of movement. So then the question is, well, why don't more people buy these headsets over those headsets? And that has to do with this: money. These are more expensive than those. So people, a lot of times will have a hesitation to want to invest into a wireless headset. And it is an investment because you're investing in yourself, in your people, into productivity, and that is an investment. So then the question is how much more would a wireless headset costs compared to a wired, and that's going to depend upon the make, the model, and everything else. But suffice it to say, they are more expensive. But that being said, my company has a unique program that does allow you to obtain a wireless headset for a very small amount on a monthly basis. It's a rental plan. There's no long-term contracts. It includes everything. And if you ever have any problem with the headset, you simply contact us and we take care of everything. It's very simple, and it's a program that is really, really popular. So in terms of the ability to be able to walk away from your desk and not miss a phone call should one come in when you're away, is brought to you by an accessory, which is called an electronic hood switch cable. This cable, which is a miracle of modern science, really, allows you to be able to step away from your desk, maybe even up to as much as 300 feet, and if your phone rings, you'll get a quiet beep tone into the earpiece, and all you have to do is press this button on the side of the headset, and the call magically is transferred over to your headset when you're not even anywhere near your office or your desk. So what that does is it allows you to eliminate the need to be able to listen to voice messages, because you missed that call and it went to voicemail, right? So you don't have to listen to that voicemail. You don't have to then return that call only to get their voicemail, and then the games begin. So you can eliminate all that simply by being away from your desk, hearing that beep tone, pressing the button, taking the call, wrapping things up, calling it good. So advantage wireless over wired. So we highly recommend wireless. But at the same time, if your situation is such that you don't need mobility, you don't find a need to step away from your desk much at all, then a wired headset might very well be the right solution for you. In either case, again, it's better than using a handset. So there's a few thoughts on wired versus wireless. I hope you found that interesting and informative.